The following video will contain a lot of delicious food, so you may not want to watch an empty stomach. Hey everyone, Scott with the Scott Man, and we are here in the beautiful city of Boston, Massachusetts. We're here to go on a food tour today, but not just any food tour. We're going to go on a cheap eats tour. There are a lot of great restaurants located here in Boston with a lot of great food, from clam chowder to lobster to oysters, etc. And not just seafood too, no worries. But there's also some great food options here in Boston without breaking your budget. And we're going to start off here by checking out Quincy Market, or also known as the Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Quincy Market was built back in 1826 by the orders of the mayor of Boston at the time, Josiah Quincy, and today on the main level, it's basically a food court now, where you have a lot of different food options, from seafood to Japanese to even ice cream. And then also have different shops as well on the second floor, and all throughout the marketplace in general too. And of course, while I'm here in Boston, I always have to get clam chowder. And as I was saying, my favorite place in Quincy Market to get food is from Boston Chowda Co. They have some really good clam chowder. I always get a nice cup almost every time I come to Boston. It's a tradition for me. So creamy and delicious. Got plenty of clam, potato, and of course the chowder itself. And even better, it's like you get to eat inside a piece of history too. All of my different Boston adventures, I've come to Quincy Market, even just to walk around, but I always get the clam chowder here. No matter how often I come to Boston, again, Quincy Market is one of my go-to spots. Is this the best clam chowder in Boston? Probably not, but it's still really good though. So I do recommend it when you're checking out Boston. And to get a small cup of the clam chowder from Boston Chowda Company, it's between like $5–6, so it's a really good deal. Yep, definitely a lot of great food to choose from Quincy Market, but that's not the only place where you can visit in Boston to get some great food that won't burst your budget. So I'm gonna take you to some other cool places that you have to check out too. And our second stop in our cheap eats tour of Boston, you have to get a pastry while you're here, so you have to check out Boston's North End. Lots of great Italian restaurants, a lot of great pastries and bakery. Lots of great bakeries for some amazing pastries. There are two great spots to get some homemade cannolis. That's right, homemade cannolis. You got Mike's Pastry and also Modern Pastry. They're kind of like rivals in a way, because they both make really, really good pastries. Alright, so I went into Mike's Pastry. It was pretty busy in there. The line was actually double from when I first got there. So I got one of their cannolis. Inside they got a lot of delicious pastries you can choose from, but they're most famous for their cannolis. Decided to get their Florentine. I'm gonna go find a park somewhere in North End, and I'm gonna go enjoy. Alright, I found the perfect spot to eat. Over by Paul Revere's house, and a nice little plaza where I can sit down and enjoy a delicious cannoli. Time to look at the cannoli, and it looks absolutely delicious. Huge, very huge cannoli. Homemade, absolutely delicious. And this is the Florentine. Got a lot of chocolate chips on it, and these can get really, really messy. But yeah, we're really looking forward to this. This is absolutely delicious, nice and creamy. A lot of ricotta cheese in this. Of course, definitely get the powdered sugar on it. Oh, this is heavenly.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, whether you go to Mike's Pastry or Modern Pastry, these cannolis are to die for. Love these. Alright, these are a little messy, so I'm going to eat the rest of this off camera. I'll see you back somewhere around there or something. Yeah, that pastry was absolutely delicious. Yeah, again, you definitely have to check out Mike's Pastry or Modern Pastry here in North End for some great cheap eats, but at the same time, delicious food. All right, so I'll see you for the next place. It's not gonna be dessert for this next one. And of course, when doing a Boston Cheap Eats video, we have to give a mention to Dunkin' Donuts, which is a proud Bostonian tradition. Dunkin' Donuts originated from the Boston area, and they're well known for not only their donuts, but maybe more so now for their coffee. We also have Saus, which is a very popular sandwich place. So okay, right next to Union Oyster House. They have a lot of great sandwiches as well as some great French fries as well. And they also got some poutine in there as well. Oh yeah. You thought I was gonna just skip on poutine? You don't know me very well then. Decided to come into Saus after all and get some delicious poutine. It looks absolutely delicious. Lots of cheese curds, French fries, and lots of homemade gravy. This is the spot to go in Boston for some poutine. There's a few locations all throughout Boston, but I'm going to a location just right next to the oldest restaurant in Boston. This is amazing. It's only like between $7 and $8. So this is a good deal for a lot of great poutine. Fantastic. Over in the Faneuil Kenmore area of Boston, you're bound to find a lot of great restaurants, including some places where you can get some food for a very good price. Especially with the fact that we're very close to Fenway Park, of course, home to the Boston Red Sox, and a lot of people who are either going to the Red Sox game or coming back from the Red Sox game, they'll usually end up to a place over like here, for example, like such as to Pelon Taqueria, a really great taqueria that has a lot of great food. So we're gonna go get some great Mexican food. All right, so here inside they got a lot of great Mexican classics with tacos, enchiladas, burritos, even tortas. I haven't had a torta before, so I decided to get a chicken torta. This looks stuffed with a lot of great food here. And also the side of the Mexican rice too. All right. Lots of delicious food in here. Full flavor. Oh, love it. This thing got the torta plus the side of the rice for around $10, so very good deal for a lot of food. Those will tie me over very well. Yep, amazing food for an amazing price. Yeah, the food was excellent in there. Really enjoyed that torta. They filled that with plenty of grilled chicken, and of course you also get carnitas as well. And I think asada as well, if I remember correctly. And there's also another location over by Boston College as well. But that's not the only place where you can go get some great food for a low price here in the Faneuil Kenmore area. So let's head there now. And another great spot here near Fenway Park to get some great food for a very good price is Tasty Burger. There are several locations all throughout the Boston area too. It's not just the one here at near Fenway Park. Inside Tasty Burger, you find some amazing burgers for a very good price. I was saying, there's locations all throughout the city of Boston. There's even one over by TD Garden as well. And as a matter of fact, there's even one in Washington, D.C., but it's mainly a Boston specialty. I've heard a lot about Tasty Burgers with some of their amazing burgers. This is a popular spot, especially over at the Fenway location. Everybody before or after the Red Sox game comes here to get some delicious burgers. And I'm getting their Big Tasty beef patty, some lettuce, onion, and you can also get cheese, tomato, and pickles on it too. And of course their tasty sauce. This looks amazing. There's ketchup on it too. Very good. Price only like several dollars.
Tasty and delicious. It's much better than what you get at McDonald's or Burger King. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that burger is really, really tasty, I have to say. Yes, I used the same name as the restaurant to describe the burger. I have to, sorry. But yeah, that was absolutely delicious. If you're wondering why my backpack's out with me, I decided, just because of the weather, I decided to keep my backpack back at the hotel. So I was just filling with my GoPro to finish this video. But yeah, Boston has a lot of great cheap eat options, from Tasty Burger to Saus to, of course, all the food at Quincy Market, including the Boston Chowda. And then also, let's not forget too, some of the other great food places such as Pelon Taqueria, which is not far from here in the Faneuil area. And let's not forget about some of the dessert that you get either at Mike's Pastry or Modern Pastry for some amazing cannolis. I went to Mike's Pastry in this video, but next time I should go to Modern Pastry, try their cannolis, because I'm sure they're just as good too. Who knows? Maybe they're better. I guess it depends who you ask. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully this didn't make you too hungry, because I also filmed another restaurant tour along with this one where I go to some great eating spots. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thanks for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from the wonderful city of Boston, Massachusetts.